what it was. You know who it is, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge yourself, and I came to bring you a little more cosmic insight. This afternoon, our discussion is going to be centered around those of us that have Venus and Leo in our natal chart. We're going to chop it up about this, because I have Venus and Leo in my natal chart. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get it cracking. Off the rip, what's Venus in astrology? Venus is the second planet from the sun. It's never more than 47 degrees away from the sun. It's feminine energetically, and it rules the signs Taurus and Libra. It also rules the second and the seventh houses of the astrological chart. So for me, y'all, Venus is all about pleasure, especially pleasure shared with somebody else in particular. This planet concerns itself with love, romance, harmony, money, marriages, friendship, beauty, partnerships. Venus is about spreading happiness and tenderness, and at the same time teaching us to really appreciate and love the things that we possess. It is about beauty and each individual's sense of the aesthetic. Venus wants us to indulge our senses. It wants us to revel in the beauty of the universe. For me, it's linked to culture, charm, and grace. This planet is linked to pleasures we derive from our possessions of any kind. Venus wants us to appreciate the exquisite. This is an extremely sensual, but not sexual energy. And as far as Venus is concerned, everything should be exquisite and sensual, y'all. And so, what is the sign of Leo? Leo is the fifth sign of the zodiac. We're talking about fixed fire here. So it's quite stubborn and unmoving energetically. It's ruled solely by the sun, and its mantra is, I will. The symbol of Leo is the lion, and it rules the heart. As I said last time, Leo energy is impossible to mix because it always wants to take center stage. Making an impression is its number one job. This energy is extremely ambitious and magnetic, and its sense of purpose that comes with it is absolute epitome of creative. It's all about fun, flair, warmth, and love. Wherever Leo is in your chart, it's going to manifest itself pretty dramatically. And it's enthusiastic, It's going to seek to bring attention to itself and show off its best qualities. It can be too idealistic. It can be stuck in principles. It can be stubborn. And so just remember, when you're dealing with ego, pride comes before the fall. So here's a few of the traits that go along with those of us that have Venus and Leo in our natal chart. Y'all, these are passionate, loyal, and somewhat, dramatic and theatrical people. They really are warm-hearted and affectionate, They really make devoted friends and lovers at the same time, man. We can be intensely romantic, and we seek excitement and even drama in everything. And sometimes just for the sake of doing it, A Venus and Leo can really be madly in love with being madly in love. These people, like myself, we thrive on praise and admiration. And, we really are susceptible to flattery. Even so much so that, Venus and Leo is the type of person, and I can relate that they really will be involved in relationships or even sexually with people they themselves might not be that into. But them people just stroke that ego just the right way. It's kind of crazy. They like to flirt for flirt's sake sometimes. And another trait of the Venus and Leo is like, if you're in a relationship with a Venus and Leo, they're going to want to come home and tell you about all the people that try to get at them all day. And, it's not really to throw it in your face as much as it's kind of a little friendly reminder that, hey, other people want me too, And Venus and Leo needs to remember that goes both ways. Because if you do that to Venus and Leo, they ain't going to feel so great about it, man, And so with Venus and Leo, y'all, they can be exceptionally generous and loving to close ones, but, they need an immense amount of attention in return. They can be extremely demanding and wanting shit on their own terms in all the relationships, you know. They're really looking for friends and lovers that are going to cater to their ego. And the thing with Venus and Leo is they're going to cater to the other people's ego because they really are the type that want to look good all together. You know, in a relationship, a Venus and Leo is the type like they want to match fly. A Venus and Leo want y'all to dress up the same, you know what I mean, match and shit and go out like that. You know what I mean? Venus and Leo, they can be pretty vain. These people do care about their appearance, and they usually are really good looking people. And even if it's not, you know, good looking outwardly, the image that these people project, you know, they're always going to be able to have the world as their oyster in a way, you know. And I'm not just saying this because I have this placement, you know. They are dressers, you know, even just to go to the store. You know, Venus and Leo is not going to look raggedy anytime you catch them, you know. They have a humongous sense of personal pride and, you know, they're not going to tolerate betrayal or humiliation at all and will quickly discard people, no matter how loyal they might be, you know, who take them for granted. Venus and Leos really do kind of prefer exclusive relationships and they can become real petty, jealous, even possessive, you know, if they feel they ain't number one in that situation, you know. Venus and Leo are extremely creative people that love beautiful things. And when I say creative, it's often in music and then on stage. That, like I said, with Leo, you have this flair for the dramatic. Also, you know, these people have extremely childlike natures. They have a beautiful inner child. They're always going to look a little younger than they are. They love to play, and children are kind of drawn to them, you know. And you also have these people that, you know, some of the things I say is they can spin beyond their means sometimes. Attention-seeking behavior is something that you might have to get used to. Venus and Leo does have a risk of maybe having narcissistic tendencies and being full of themselves, you know. And, you know, they really do take pride in their appearance to the point of vanity. Venus and Leo, they're not going to just go with this anybody either. They're not going to be in a relationship with somebody that's not about something, especially a male. Because in my opinion, you know, for males, Venus is more what they love and Mars is how they love. And for females, Venus would be how they love and Mars would be how they prefer to be loved. And that's just my opinion, you know, and everybody's entitled to theirs. But, you know, Venus in Leo is another beautiful placement to have Venus in, man. This is warm. This is beautiful energy. As I was saying before, for anybody that has Leo energy, remember that pride comes before the fall. You got to learn how to put your ego aside sometimes. And I want to thank everybody for listening. If you dig the video, I ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. Just because you got Venus in Leo, or Venus in Pisces, or Venus in Gemini, or Venus in Virgo, just because you built like that, don't mean you have to build like that. And hey, sometimes you do need to take some of them blocks and get to doing something with it. This is a beautiful placement. Hey man, please, if you're looking for any astrological readings, hit me up in the comments below. Or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. Hey, it's been real, man. Please join my group, Priceless Knowledge Yourself.